It is prediction time. Premier League matches have resumed back after an intentional break, whereby Burnley will be hosting Chelsea. I feel Chelsea will be winning against Burnley. That's my prediction in that game because Chelsea have won two consecutive games now. They won against Tottenham, and they won against Wolves also. Now Bournemouth versus West Ham. It seems Bournemouth have actually dropped momentum because Tottenham in their last two games have not really been performing well, and West Ham in their last two games have been performing well. So, but then my prediction is that game is 2.5 goals. Brighton versus Brentford. Two good teams. Both teams have actually been performing well this season, but they also have been predicting 1.5 goals in that game. Fulham versus Sunderland. Sunderland ended Arsenal clean sheet run, so I'm expecting them to put in a good fight against Fulham. But then I'm also predicting in that game 1.5 goals. Also, Liverpool versus Nottingham Forest. Liverpool have not really been performing well this season. And meanwhile, Nottingham Forest, even though they've had a bad run, but then they've been performing well in their last two games. Whereby in that game, they play an informed Manchester United and they gain a point in that game. But then it's against Liverpool, whereby Liverpool lost their last game to Manchester City 3-0. I'm expecting Liverpool to put in a good fight against Nottingham Forest. So in that game, I'm predicting Liverpool to win. Also, Wolves versus Crystal Palace. Wolves are currently sitting at the bottom of the table, and presently they sacked their manager, whereby he has not won any game for them. So maybe the next manager will turn things around, but then I don't expect them to start with Crystal Palace because I'm tipping in that game. I'm tipping Crystal Palace to win against Wolves. Also, Newcastle versus Man City. My prediction in that game is 2.5 goals. Also, Leeds versus Aston Villa. I'm predicting 1.5 goals. Arsenal versus Tottenham, the London derby. In this game, the game will actually be a tricky one, but then I will be predicting 1.5 goals in this game. And also finally, Manchester United versus Everton. Everton has pretty been informed this season. And also Manchester United has not lost any games in their last 5 games. Their last defeat came against Brentford. So I will be predicting 1.5 goals in this game. These are my predictions for this weekend Premier League games. And we'll see you again next week for an exciting fixtures. Thank you.